we have been so incredibly fortunate to be able to stream all these events for you all this season. Our producer, Mark Rita, said we have scheduled 150 streams this year. As Bella Luma steps in, I mean, that is that is a lot. That's a lot of streams, especially with all the fall sports getting pushed back into the spring. It's really pushed us, but we are happy to be here at Farrington. And, I mean, it's just overall sports being back in general. I mean, I think that's what everyone wants to see.
I couldn't be happier. I mean, I can't even imagine how these players are feeling. Months without it, when you have the opportunity to have it again, you're going to do it as much as you can, play as many games as you possibly can.
Softball season in full swing. ASU baseball getting things started next week. So both programs will be in full swing very soon as Loomis on the 0-2. Check swing. Did not go, though, on the appeal to the third base umpire.
She wanted it. She really did, but she did a great job keeping her hands back and making it through to another pitch.
Cameron Coleman in the circle for Seattle, facing the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. That's a great pitch. Strike 3 called as Loomis goes down looking. First strikeout for Cameron Coleman. 1 away.
This at bat for Maddie right now is very important. She's got to keep the ball rolling with her team. They had a great first inning. They don't want to let the momentum stop, and Maddie's the person that can keep it going.
2-run double back in the first inning for Hackbarth. That opened up the scoring. For 4-0, Arizona State here in this bottom of the second. First pitch high and tight. So the final line for the starter, Stephanie Madrigal for Seattle. Only 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 hits, and allowed 4 earned runs, walked 1 hitter, and struck out 1. Hackbarth with a drive. See you later. Over the scoreboard, number 1 on the season for Maddie Hackbarth. My, oh my, way out of here. It's 5-0 Sun Devils.
You know, like we said in the first inning, you can't give her an inside pitch, and an inside pitch was thrown, and she took advantage of it. As soon as that ball touched her bat, there was no question that it wasn't going out of here.
Everybody here at Farrington knew it was gone. Same with Maddie. Had the bat flip going. She's off to a great start on this Friday night. 5-0 the score.
That's what the Sun Devils needed. They had to keep it going. Maddie got it started in the first, and she got it started again in the second. And now with Alana coming up, she could do the same exact thing if she wants.
This team's going to be dangerous if all these pieces can click. And I know there's questions about pitching depth and how many pitchers they have, but when you have a lineup this deep, as we talked about, Amanda, and that has so much power, you know, that's going to be, sometimes you don't even have to worry about that with how much power they have and their ability to put up runs at will.
Exactly. Their pitchers might have some rough days where they give up a couple more runs than they wanted, but with this lineup and the fact that this lineup has every single person on it can hit home runs, you don't really have to worry about it, because as long as you get on base and score runs, you can still win games. You can't win with that. You can't win with 0 runs. So the pitchers can do all they can, but the batters are also going to have to come out and perform.
Torres shoots a base hit to right. And this will bring up Allie Tatnall, the hero from last night. Walk-off 2-run bomb to dead central last night against BYU. I mean, that just blew up ASU Twitter and social media, and of course, just this team. What a way to start off the season with Allie Tatnall, the 5th-year senior, who just seems to perform at her best in late game situations.
She's a clutch hitter. That's what you call him.
Drive to right center. Hit. On the move and making the catch is Choate into the gap. Nice play by Allie Choate. Take one away from Tatnall, and there is 2 away.
That was a great play by her. But Maddie wasn't scared. She kind of just jogged back to first base. Wasn't expecting a throw.
So Jasmine Hill will step in now with 2 gone here in the bottom of the second. 2-run double to the opposite field back in the first inning. First pitch from Cameron Coleman on the way. And it's up high for ball 1.
Now Maddie got the double, then the home run. What do you think about Jasmine doing the same thing?
That would be pretty nice. As Hill takes one inside. I mean, this is a team last year. They led the nation in home runs with 50. Led the nation as well in slugging percentage.
They only played till March 12th.
They only
that many home runs. That's a lot of home runs in a little amount of time.
They only played 29 games. I mean, that's just how incredible it was. As it's 3-0 now to Jasmine Hill.
Jasmine's doing a great job laying off those balls. It's hard as a hitter to lay off balls when you just want to get in there and hit. You don't want to walk, but she knows that in this situation her job is to get on base, and she doesn't have to swing for the fences to do that.
See if she takes all the way here, and she will take ball 4. So Hill draws the walk. Second and first now with 2 down for Danae Chapman.
Now batting for your Sun Devils, number 33, Danae
Torres moves to second. So Torres at second and Hill at first for Danae Chapman. Chapman, a strikeout victim back in the first. Now has to face Coleman. First pitch. Gets a piece of it. No balls and a strike. So Arizona State, the number 16th ranked team in the USA Today NFCA preseason poll. High expectations again for this program. A 1 pitch is up high.
It's a great take for her after going for that first outside pitch. She did a great job. She's waiting for her pitch. She doesn't want that high and in.
One ball and 1 strike. And a swing and a miss. Coleman went outside with that one. And it will be a 1-2 count now. Seattle in the top of the third will have Matriotti, Vigiano, and Choate. 9, 1, and 2 hitters due up. Coleman.
Great take there.
She tried to go outside and get Chapman to chase. Chapman lays off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. (5-0) Sun Devils. The 2-2.
Nice.
Into left center field, over the head of Sylvan and to the wall. Scoring is Torres. Here comes Hill. Throw, not in time. 2-run double for Danae Chapman. 7-0 lead Arizona State. It's the 2-run double. That's been the story tonight. That's the 3rd one of the game.
And you have to think it's not just the players getting the doubles, it's those girls on first base running all the way home. Their coach has faith in them. They're going to make it there. There's been some close plays, but, you got to make them throw. And if they make a perfect throw and tag you out, props to them. But these Sun Devils are going to make them do it. They're going to make them play. And they're going to just keep running as long as they can. And it's working for them now.
I mean, as you mentioned, these Seattle outfielders here have been able to get the ball and get it back into the infield pretty quickly. But it's just the speed of Arizona State as they turn that corner at third that has kind of made the difference, you could say, in order to beat out any close play at home.
They have no hesitation in it. When they are on first base, on second base, and they see that ball going over their heads, Their head is down and they are scoring. That is all that's in their mind, and it's working for them.
Here's McKenna Harper, left-handed hitter. Takes a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Harper, who in the first inning was hit on the elbow pad, hit by pitch back in the first inning. Swing and a foul headed our way towards the concourse. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gareth Kwok alongside Amanda Valle here on Pac-12 Plus. Glad you can join us as Harper lays off that pitch there to make it 2-2.
I really would not want to be a pitcher facing anybody in this Sun Devils lineup. Every single one of them is a great batter, not just with their talent and their power, but their smarts of the game. They're laying off those balls. They're waiting for their pitches, and they're doing a great job. You'd see a lot of girls out here swinging at those rise balls, swinging at those inside pitches, swinging at the ones in the dirt, but this team is determined to wait for their pitch and then do what they do best and smack it.
They have laid off a lot of close ones. I mean, not only just today, but also yesterday. But Harper here, 3 balls, 2 strikes against Coleman. The pitch.
Nice.
Line drive, right field, a base hit. They're going to wave in. No, they're going to hold Chapman. Harper alertly over to second. Great instincts and IQ from McKenna Harper to go to second on that play, on that throw to home. So second and third now with 2 down, and it'll bring up Brittany Holland.
That's a great play by the right fielder. You know, like we were just saying before this, those Sun Devils have been running, but the coach noticed how quickly the ball got to her and how quickly she got it out of her hand, and it was a smart move for him to hold her there.
And that is going to be it for Cameron Coleman. Her night is done for the time being, and we'll be right back here on Pac-12 Plus.